Well, hello there.
Well, hello. I had some technical difficulties at the last minute, so this was almost going to be dead air with blank and Gans, but
I'm so glad you made it.
yeah,
That's-
my camera went out on me. It's still looking a little wonky to me, but I think everything is going to be just fine.
well, friends, it's Dead Air with Lambert and Gans, with Jacob Lima behind the curtain, making it all happen for all of us. And I am particularly excited for today because our guest during the break is going to be an amazing gentleman by the name of Jim Lebrecht, who is the co-director of a film that you absolutely must see called Crip Camp. And we'll tell you all about it during the break. There's heavy Grateful Dead content in it as well. But I'm just really looking forward to talking with Jim. He's also a big old Deadhead, so we'll be talking about the first set with him as well. We are here to get you interested in Nugs.net's live stream of Dead and Company. Right, Gary?
You bet, David. I'm still a little disoriented here, but yeah, that's the deal. They are bringing you every show of the tour in beautiful HD or even 4K streaming with fantastic sound, great visuals, and you can avail yourself of the entire show. If you're watching the free preview, you can go back and watch the previous show. You can buy the entire tour and go back and watch shows retroactively. You have 48 hours from when you start watching the show to finish it or watch it over and over again. And the response has been fantastic. People have been loving these streams and they've been loving this band, and this band has been very worthy of the love. They've been playing fantastically. And tonight, we are back in a very familiar place with the band. If you are a Deadhead who's in need of a home mortgage, you might want to talk to the owner of the naming rights to this place. But to most of us Deadheads, it's Deer Creek, let's face it. So we are really looking forward to being back at that very well-known venue where a lot of memorable stuff has taken place over the years. And we look forward to sharing it with you. We'll come back at the break. We'll review the first set. As David said, we'll talk to Jim Lebrecht, which I'm really excited about as well. In the meantime, we're just here to fill a little time until the band is on stage, and that's always variable in nature when it'll happen. What we're doing right now is called vamping.
That's right. And we might want to mention also that there are audio downloads of all of these shows from the tour and going back to the complete history of Dead and Company since 2016, available in a great variety of formats, including like high-res audio and stuff. And those are available for download. And there's a subscription service you can now subscribe to at nugs.net that will give you access to their complete library, which is just thousands and thousands of amazing live performances, and not just by Dead-related acts either. Lots and lots of other stuff as well. And I learned over the course of this tour that the recordings are available like an hour after the show is over. I was going back in the morning and downloading each one so I could review it and pull stuff from my radio show, but it turns out they're usually available like 30 to 60 minutes after the show. So you can get it right away. And as Gary cleverly noted the other day, you could be listening to it before you've made it out of the parking lot at the venue.
That's right. And of course, they are the fantastic mixes that Derek Featherstone is doing at the venue. And then the wonderful technical wizards of Nugsnet get it down to highly digestible size. If it's right inside your phone or your home stereo or wherever you're listening on your computer. And it's really amazing rapidity with which you can relive these shows, go back and listen to certain tunes, check out a particular jam that you really savored, or if you missed the show completely, that's a way of reliving it without having lived it in the first place. What a world we live in.
It is an amazing thing. It truly is. The Dead and Company are going to be on stage momentarily, we are told. We are waiting for a cue from them. In the meantime, we just have to keep saying stuff to you. And talking about how much we enjoy the music is never going to become redundant, right? I was really enjoying that Shakedown Street that happened in the middle of the set the other night.
Oh, in St. Louis, yeah. That was another terrific, imaginative show full of interesting song placements, great musical ideas between all the players. It's, when you're watching this many shows, they bleed together a little bit. And I'm saying,
It's
did the
true.
shakedown, yeah, the shakedown happened
That's true.
in St.
Yeah.
Louis, or was it the
I,
one before? I don't know.
I think so. The nice thing about the St. Louis show was that it had a lot of Mississippi River references. It had Big
That's right.
River in it. It had, and they actually opened the show. Very clever of Matt Bush to recognize this. They opened the show with Iko Iko, and that was particularly significant to St. Louis because the Grateful Dead debuted Iko Iko and added it to their repertoire in St. Louis on May 15th of 1977. So the old geezer deadheads like me immediately perked up and went, "Oh, I know why that song's on there." But there
That's
was a
right.
lot of good Mississippi River stuff in the show.
Yeah, and Matt Bush really does keep track of that stuff. He appreciates local references. I think he thinks of things that would never occur to the band members. I'm sure none of the core guys from the Grateful Dead remember that the Grateful Dead premiered Iko Iko in St. Louis, but Matt Bush is on top of it, and I love the way he constructs these lists and throws in surprises and yeah, topical things occasionally. Sometimes the set list comment on things that have just happened in the world, and he's doing a great job. The band is doing a great job of interpreting it, and we look forward to what they have in store tonight. There are with this one, only 3 more shows left in the first leg of the tour. I guess the summer tour part of it, because when they start up again, it'll be autumn. So,
and 2 new shows were announced today.
That's right, Red Rocks.
They've added Red Rocks just before the Fiddler's Green, I guess it is. They're going to be playing on October 19th and 20th at Red Rocks. So I guess tickets are available for that. And I guess there's still a few tickets left for some of the other shows on the tour. But for those of you who are planning to go to Colorado, you might want to rearrange your trip, go in a few days early, because 19th and 20th of October at Red Rocks going to be a great place to see the band.
Yes, and I understand Fiddler's Green was one of the really heavy demands, one of the really hard tickets to get. So I'm sure people who might have, were hoping to go to Fiddler's Green might have a second shot at seeing shows in Colorado. And of course, Red Rocks is such a spectacular venue that really happy that a couple extra shows have been announced. And those are going to go fast. I think what they are in is like the pre-sale registration mode right now. They're not officially selling the tickets, but I think there's a pre-sale kind of thing happening. And good luck to all of you. Hope you get to go.
And I want to remind you again that we're going to be doing this thing between sets. We call it Dead Air with Lambert and Gans. And after the set ends, we will rejoin this scene here and run down the set and talk to my friend Jim Lebrecht, an amazing guy with a wonderful film called Crip Camp that we want to talk about. But also it's part of Nugs.net and Dead & Company offering up free samples of their music at every stop on this tour. You're going to get the first song of the first set for free on YouTube and I guess on Facebook Live. And then the same thing happens at the second set. Our thing will start right after the first set ends and continue until the lights go down for the second set. And then if you stay tuned to this feed, you will see the beginning of the second set also for free as part of this deal. And the interest there, of course, is to get you to buy the whole thing and watch the whole show again, which Gary and I, of course, heartily recommend because we're huge fans of this music and we get to watch them all. We have to watch them all. And boy, oh boy, am I glad to have this gig.
Yeah, really. As Olivia Soprano used to say, "Oh, poor you," because we are really we are really blessed to have this as a job right now. And I can't believe my good fortune. And of course, you get to see the audience thrilling to this live music, which is something we've all been missing for the last year and a half plus. So that's really an ecstatic thing to see too. Even though we're here on our various couches and whatever seat David is on, we are really feeling the experience. We're seeing friends of ours on the rail,
Yes,
old familiar
true.
faces, and that's really a lovely thing. So it's the next best thing to be in there, as they say.
And if familiar faces is an issue, Gary and I might be familiar voices to you, but not our faces, because we've been co-hosting a show on Sirius XM's Grateful Dead channel since the beginning of 2008. It's called Tales from the Golden Road, and it's on Sunday afternoons from 4 to 6 p.m. On Sirius XM 23, the Grateful Dead channel. And that's a call-in show. I mean, we BS like this back and forth a little bit, but mostly what we do is listen to you. It's a call-in show where people call in and tell their stories, and we'll chat about the tour that's underway, etc.
And the lights are down.
Thank you. The lights are down. The band is taking the stage. We'll see you at break time, everybody. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Hi, Doris.
Hi, Timmy.
Well, the music thundering, reckless and hot. Keep smoking around midnight. You should be in love that says let's go. Isn't it Pete? Most like running the red light. And there ain't no fun when you looking behind us. Still I feel like a stranger. Feel like a stranger. You know it's gonna get stranger. It's nothing, how would I know?